Thank you. Before we begin our consent agenda, I'm going to invite Sheriff Wayne Wu to come forward and make a few comments to the board. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Chairman Holmes, members of the board. Thank you for allowing me a few minutes today before the meeting gets started. I felt it was important after the events that transpired over the weekend to come and address the board and make sure I was here to answer any questions and address any concerns that the board might have with the operations at the Sheriff's Office. Obviously, we had an unfortunate escape of an inmate over the weekend. I'm still very disappointed that it occurred. And when I arrived out on scene early Sunday morning, I'm very thankful for our relationships that we have throughout Northern California, as over 200 law enforcement officers descended on the Roseville, Rockland area and helped the Placer County Sheriff's Office in the search for our escaped inmate. I'm also very proud of the men and women of the Sheriff's Office and the way they performed. It was a long, trying couple of days for our organization and our staff, and quite frankly, it's been a long couple of weeks for our staff. I've watched as their integrity has been challenged. I've watched as their professionalism has been challenged. And I've watched as their capabilities to serve this community has been challenged. And I can say this, on Sunday, I watched this incident and the incidents over the last couple of weeks impact our entire organization. And I watched all hands on deck from every member of the Sheriff's Office. I watched them shut out the white noise and perform as the professionals that they are. Tirelessly, without sleep, away from their families until this event came to a successful resolution. I'm very thankful that it was resolved in a safe manner. As I mentioned yesterday, we'll be doing a full, complete investigation on not only the incident surrounding the escape itself, but policies, procedures, equipment, anything else to make sure that this never happens again moving forward. But I think the actions and what I'd like to close with before I open it up to any questions from the board is that the actions of our staff that I watched over the last couple of days is truly who the men and women of the Placer County Sheriff's Office are. And I still have the utmost confidence in their ability to serve this community, and I'm proud to be their sheriff. So thank you, Mr. Chair. With that, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or concerns the board may have.
Sheriff Wu, the board has full confidence in your ability to get to the bottom of these incidents, and we want to thank your staff for all the hard work they've did over those last several days. And I'll open it up to any Supervisor Landon.
Just a quick comment. I just want to say thank you so much for coming to the board and having a quick conversation, because I think it really truly speaks to you and your transparency and your integrity, and you are a stand-up person, and I just truly appreciate you and your whole team. And I think we all know how hard they were working, and I just want you to know I really appreciate you and have full confidence in you, and know that you're going to get on the other side of this, and we will have all learned things, and I know you're going to do an awesome job moving forward. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Supervisor Gustafson.
Thank you, Sheriff. Again, appreciate you being here, and I thought your remarks yesterday were outstanding. The honesty and authenticity you bring, not trying to hide or skirt the facts, but to be direct and honest with the public, the taxpayers, as well as ourselves being here today. You know, we're all human beings serving human beings, and mistakes get made or issues come up, and what is best is that you're willing to dive in and solve that and move forward. And I think the absolute confidence of so many of your staff and your deputy sheriffs are so critical to protection of our community, and we trust you. Thank you
very much.
Any other questions or comments?
I'll say something.
Supervisor Jones.
What a challenge.
Yeah.
Seriously, a challenge. I'd call it a good exercise, right? And you all succeeded in managing that exercise. So congratulations on the recovery.
Thank you.
And everything. I mean, I do feel bad that you have to go through this. But, you know, you learn a lot from our bumps in the road. And I expect you guys will probably change a lot of things.
We will be better for it on the other side. We will be better as an organization, I can promise you that.
Exactly. I'm thinking exactly the same thing. Thank you all so much. Really appreciate everything you do.
Thank you.
Supervisor Gore.
Sheriff, I don't have anything more to add to what my colleagues have said. I really appreciate their comments and agree with them. I think just one thing which I appreciate, first of all, is you and the undersheriff reaching out first thing when the incident happened. And I would just appreciate just follow-ups as the investigation continues where appropriate, you know, because our residents are all asking questions and everyone is second guessing and wondering what. And so just as appropriate, if you're able to share that with us so that we can share that with folks so that they're informed as well. And this community truly cares about law enforcement, and I had an opportunity to share once the escapee was captured yesterday afternoon. I was at a presentation and the whole room erupted in applause. They were so grateful for the work that you and your team have done. So thank you on behalf of our community, and just keep us posted so that we can share with them. We're very fortunate to have a community that supports our law enforcement.
Will do, thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff. We'll appreciate it.
Thank you for your continued support.
Okay, you betcha.